So after high school, so you played football, basketball, track, all 4 years, graduated high school. What was the next chapter like?
So after high school, went away to New Mexico. I was supposed to go for training for military. So I went to Kentucky.
Okay.
Won a scholarship for New Mexico Military Academy.
Okay.
In fact, went up to training, and then the course, again, the competitiveness. They have the obstacle course where you perform first aid, CPR, all these different things. You run a half mile, boom, you perform a broken limb, right?
Yeah.
Then you another half mile, get over some hurdles, and then you perform CPR. And so I remember asking the drill sergeant, what's the record?
Right when you got there, you asked him
what's the record for the course.
Okay.
And I remember him telling me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to train to break the record, because you not only had to be quick, but you had to get all of your assignments, first aid, CPR, the mouth to mouth, doing your splint, all of that had to be perfect. So you had to have a perfect score and then your time.
Got it.
And so I did. I got my perfect score time. I think I was off the course record by like 30-something seconds, under a minute.
Okay.
So I was in a ballpark.
Yeah.
But because of my training in Fort Knox, Kentucky, I was able to get a full scholarship for New Mexico Military Academy.
Okay.
And came home for about 3-4 days. Had a break in between training and school.
Okay.
And that's where life just turned, because I ended up staying home. I didn't go.
You didn't go
to school. Okay. I ended up going on a contract to Japan, and the rest is history, because that's when my acting and performing bug really kicked in.
Okay.
I went from military mentality
Yeah.
to, wait a minute, we got this other thing over here.
So explain that a little bit more. When you came home, what happened, and what evolved with you went to Japan, you said?
Yeah, my aunt said, you know what, they're looking for dancers.
Okay.
Polynesian dancers. I had some experience over at Kamehameha Schools. I had some hula background, and I said, are they training? Because I only got hula. And they said, yeah, they're going to train you.
Okay.
It's a 4-month trip.
Okay.
And you can go. And I was like, wow. And they're paying pretty good. I think it was like $1,200 a month.
Okay.
This is like in the 80s.
Yeah. So this is like a company or a show?
A company, yeah. It's a show. You go up to Hokkaido.
Got it.
4 months. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I can go back to school, and I come back. Long story short, I never ended up going back to school.
Yeah.
But I went, and I just loved it. I was like, wow, this is awesome. But that's really when I started to nurture the skill set, performing.
To perform.
And then really started to mimic, imitate, impersonate different things. And that in drill school in Fort Knox, I started to impersonate in front of people. My drill sergeant Mosley.
Okay.
Drill Sergeant Mosley just talk like this right here. Everybody, get up here. In fact, one of our characters that I play now is from Drill Sergeant Mosley.
Oh, really?
And his name is Fuzzy. Fuzzy. And Fuzzy, I think, is in one of our...
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it's after Drill Sergeant Mosley, because he would tell me, what's that pineapple boy? Get over here. Get over here. And he almost sounded like a Westerner, but, African-American guy.
Yeah.
And I owe my life to him, because there was a time when I really wanted to come home, Andrew. I was like, I'm over this.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do this for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
But he not only encouraged me to finish out, but he said, you know what? A lot of kids come in here and they quit. They don't make it past the first week. And so he said, no, you got something. I'll tell you what. He goes, give it another 48 hours, 2 days.
Yeah.
And see if things don't start to turn around. If it doesn't, you come and see me.
Got it.
And I was sitting there in his office. I'm like, hey, call my mom. I'm going to come home.
Yeah.
And he goes, most of the boys out of Hawaii, they go through this stuff.
Yeah. That is actually true, because, every single person, whether they're on the mainland now or they have been on the mainland, myself included. Everyone has the same story.
Yeah.
You leave and then you want to come back home because you're like, what is this? And it's something that you start to look too far ahead in the future or whatever.
I think it was a culture shock thing.
It is.
Sure. But once I got past that,
Yep.
I was over it. I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good. I can. All right, we're going. I'm not starving. They feed you.
I would hope
they
so.
Worked us out like it was nobody's business.
Yeah.
But I think that's what got me through it. And the thing went by so quickly after that.
Yes.
And we go on these long, walks with all your pack and everything. And then we sing those songs, right? Your left, your left, your left, right or left.
Yeah.
Sip, sip, your left. And we do all these kinds of things. And then when we sit for our breaks, that's when Drill Sergeant Mosley will say, "Pineapple, get over here. Let me see you do your impersonation of me. Come on." And so I just
did it in front of him.
Yeah, I did it in front of everybody. And they were like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Oh my God!" So that's when I realized, okay, maybe might have something over here.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to grow your repertoire of so-called characters and stuff. But Drill Sergeant Mosley, I owe a lot to him for sure, for seeing something in me that maybe I didn't see, or because they come across young cadets
all the
on
time,
a weekly, right? And so, how could this man who doesn't know me from squat see that type of leadership? And because that could have changed the course too if I didn't finish out.
Exactly.
And so, I owe a lot to him, because that was my first time away from home, that far, going into Kentucky. But yet, and that's why I always tell kids that I talk to that go away, say, look, this is what you can expect.
Yeah.
You got to expect it. So when it happens, you're not shocked.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How come I miss home so much?
Yeah, exactly.
How come the people here are so different? Gosh, they treat me so differently here. They're culturally different. But I think if you're more prepared for it, then you're in a much better place, and then you can be much more productive as you make your way through school or work or whatever the case may be. So.